Hi, Grayav. It's Jeremita. Wanted to share with you the next piece of what PBIS looks like in your classroom, and that is teaching expectations in the classroom. Knowing what you can or cannot achieve is called an expectation. An expectation is what you believe will or will not happen. Your expectations of your students will greatly influence their achievement in your class and their lives. So, because of that, we need to explicitly teach the first days of school in our classrooms what we want from students both academically and socially. And it doesn't stop in the classroom. School-wide expectations will be taught as well. Expectations for places like the halls, the blacktop area, recess, cafeteria, and anywhere else that students are not in the classroom. Then teachers will reteach those expectations and procedures throughout the year and give students the opportunity to practice so it becomes the norm, it becomes a routine. By teaching the expectations and procedures the first days of school, we're setting our students up for success. We're ensuring that they can perform the behavior that we want. We're supporting them and giving them opportunities to practice, and we're providing clear feedback to them. We, as teachers, should be proactive in our teaching. Why develop a system for teaching behavior? We can't lower our expectation and believe our students just get it enough. We will higher our expectations and know our students got it because we proactively and explicitly taught the expectations and procedures. We provided opportunities for our students to practice expectations and procedures, and it becomes the routine, the norm. Behaviors are prerequisites for us to be able to teach our students, and procedures and routines create structure that our students thrive on, not just in the elementary school, but also in middle school and high school. And if we keep repeating and giving them opportunities to practice, they're learning these new skills. And to learn something new, it needs to be repeated on average of 8 times. To unlearn an old behavior and replace it with a new one, the new behavior must be repeated on average 28 times. I'd rather teach something new 8 times than to unteach something 28 times. Classroom Management 101 by Harry Wong's The First Days of School. This book was always a book I read every single beginning of the school year to refresh my mind and remind me what effective classroom management and expectations and procedures should look like. There are 4 characteristics of a well-managed classroom. The first one is high level of student involvement with work. They're actively participating and engaging. They're deeply involved with their academic work. The second characteristic is clear student expectations. They know what's expected of them, and they're successful because of it. They know that assignments are based on objectives and learning standards, and they know that tests are based on objectives and learning standards. The third characteristic is there's relatively little wasted time, confusion, or disruption because that teacher has a discipline plan and it aligns with the school-wide expectations. The teacher has taught the students that class begins immediately as soon as they walk in the door. Students know where to look for their assignments and they begin their work immediately. The fourth characteristic is a work-oriented but relaxed and positive climate. The teacher has invested time in practicing procedures until they're routines. They've explained it, they've rehearsed it, they've reinforced it until it just became the norm. The teacher knows how to get her class to attention, and the teacher knows how to praise the deed and encourage the student. Students, again, should be given an opportunity to practice these expectations and routines on a regular basis. Students tend to learn as little or as much as their teachers expect. Teachers who set and communicate high expectations to all their students obtain greater academic performance from these students than do students who set low expectations. Let's make our school year of 2021 the best one yet.